handsome. And I told him, like, you know, you're handsome and I might just let you take me to lunch.
You might just let me? You mean you might just let me? I might not let you.
Where you at, Berto?
All right, y'all, today we're gonna be reacting to She Gets Uno Reversed Friend Zoned 8 years later. What do you think is gonna happen? You friend zone a nigga, and then 8 years later, you think he gonna give you an honest chance? Big Bert gives you permission to do her dirt, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
For like 8 years, literally like hooked up with him like 8 years ago, and I randomly thought about him, like, you know, like when you're single at like 28, you start thinking about, oh, maybe from the past, like this is a good guy. And then when
Yeah, that's how you know that her dating life is cooked. Every guy has been just throwing her around like a semen bag, and she's just like, maybe that nice guy, the one guy that treated me right, I should double back to him. That's what she just admitted to in 4K.
I sent bars, it didn't say delivered, so I was like, did he block me? So then I did this. Then he unblocked me and said, what's up, this is random. I said, well, why did you block me? He said, why are you texting me? I said, whoa, I don't know, to catch up. He said, it's been 8 years. I said, damn, I didn't know people can talk again. My bad. He's like, I have a wife and kids now.
She reached out to the nice guy she rejected 8 years ago, and then this happened. I'm still a little bit sick, but I wanted to make a video for you guys, so be sure to like, subscribe, path of progress. Let's get into it. And you guys, real quick, if you could just do me a favor and go check out the
Yeah.
Literally like hooked up with him like 8 years ago, and I randomly thought about him, like, you know, like when you're single at like 28, you start thinking about, oh, maybe from the past, like this is a good guy. Yeah, no, This is what went down. First I messaged him, hey stranger. He said, sorry, who's this? I said, Leah Bars. And then when I said, well, I said Leah, haha, and then I said bars. And then when I sent bars, it didn't say delivered, so I was like, did he block me? So then I did this. I went to his Venmo and I sent him $1 and I said, did you block me? And then
Oh yeah, she's overly down bad. She's desperately looking for love. You sent him money on Venmo to get his attention? I'm telling you, this is like a last resort type of situation. Every nigga is not taking her serious. She's been passed around. She's hit the wall. She's like, bro, why can't I find a guy that takes me seriously? And now she's diving through the archive of memories. And she's like, oh, that one guy that wanted to show me real love and affection, really treated me right. You know what I'm saying? He brought me flowers on Valentine's Day and I ignored that shit. Let me hit him up. And he's dodging her now. And she's so desperate to feel some love and a real, genuine love and affection. She sent the nigga $1, bruh.
Then he unblocked me and said, what's up, this is random. I said, well, why did you block me? He said, why are you texting me? I said, whoa, I don't know, to catch up. He's like, it's been 8 years. I said, damn, I didn't know people can talk again. My bad. He's like, I have a wife and kids now. Plot twist, my bad. He said, think you're a weirdo. I said, right back at you. And then the conversation just ended, and honestly woke up mortified. So please stitch this with any other stories that you have that are similar or worse than this, so it makes me feel better about my decisions. Thank you.
So this right here is the perfect.
Thank you. Oh my God, bro. No shame. No shame. This is one of them ones, man. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga Batman would have had to beat this shit out of me, bro. I wouldn't be telling nothing.
Hell no, man. What the fuck?
You take that one to the grave, girl. You take that one to the grave.
Example of the epiphany stage. What is the epiphany stage? The epiphany stage is a little bit similar to the wall, okay? It's basically when women realize that their biological clock is ticking. Their time clock is running out, and they need to find a guy to settle down with and give them children. So what does she do? She starts recounting all of her past experiences in her head. All of them, okay? And she's wondering, I wonder how Chad is doing. How's Brad doing? Oh yeah, and those frat guys.
Not Chad. She would never curve Chad. No, I'm playing. I'm trolling.
In college, how are they doing? And then obviously she starts to hit some of them up. I'm sure this is not the only guy that she texted as well. She probably texted a few different guys just to see where they're at in life, to see if they could potentially reconnect. But nah, bro, those alpha chads, they moved on. They've started families, literally. And it's such a funny response too, just saying, you're weird. I don't want to talk to you. And I can basically guarantee you, she is around.
I would have sent her $1 back. Matter of fact, I would have flexed on her so hard. A nigga like me, I would have sent her like $50 back. And I know some of y'all don't see the vision. Some of y'all be like, why the fuck would you do that? I would have sent her $50, be like, here, I think you need it. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, matter of fact, here's another 50. Here's 100. You're clearly like fucked up. Go ahead, just get your shit together. But leave me alone. I'm paying you to leave me alone, for real. Ooh, she gonna feel that. She gonna feel that. Am I petty, bruh? Am I petty?
Around this 28 to 31 mark. Right there. Read some comments. You rejected me in your prime. Now I won't accept you on your decline. Exactly. You play
Y'all
hard
don't
to
do
get.
that.
You become hard to want. Yeah. That is so true. Now she will try and ruin what he has built up after those 8 years. You know, there's always potential for something like that. You know, the thing is, I'm really not saying that you shouldn't date these women, but bro, you need to realize where they are at in life. When some of these women realize that their time is running out, they might move a little bit sketchy. Okay, they might move a little bit suspicious. They might try and lock you down in some nefarious ways. Or she'll say, yeah, don't
Appreciate
worry
you,
about it.
upbeat.
I'm on birth control. So again, I'm not saying not to date them, but dude, just be careful and understand where they are at in life.
I was 24. I was with a really nice guy. He was a really nice guy, right?
Yeah.
I didn't want a really nice guy when I was 24, right? And so I ended things. I went back on the scene. I mean, things worked out. I got married, I got a baby. But relatively speaking, if things didn't work out, and I said to myself, you know what? I do want a nice guy. I do want someone who's stable. I do want someone who's loving. Now that I'm older, I'm more reflective. I could say I've now changed my mind and I want to reconsider this. Now, whether or not he wants to give me a second chance, I would say he'd be dumb for doing so.
Yo, real quick, before we get back into the video, I know you guys usually skip these type of ads, but give me 1 second. My guys over at Free Cash are sponsoring this video, and if you like money, I think you'd like to stick around. Free Cash is an application where you can earn free money just for playing games. It is 100% free to sign up using the QR code on the screen or the link in my description. Only thing that you're gonna need is an email or a password. And the games on this platform are actually fun, and all you have to do is complete basic missions and very simple tasks to reach the requirements to actually get paid. And as soon as you do that, they credit your account right away with real money that you can use in the real world. I'm talking about gift cards, PayPal, however you need to get your funds, they got it. And something that I've been seeing a little bit y'all talking about is like,
oh, they're collecting my data.
listen, they only track your progress so they know when to pay you. And let me break down exactly why they're paying you free cash in the first place. The games that are on these platforms are trying to get exposure. So the games pay free cash to pay you guys to play the games. If you really think about it, it's just business. It's a win-win situation. These games get more people onto their platform playing their games, and you get a little bit of extra chicken in your pockets. And I've had so many of you guys reach out to me already saying that you've made $5 to $10 just playing games that you would be playing for free anyway. And I know $5 to $10 isn't like life-changing money, but it's free money to play games on your phone. And the crazy part is, I've actually had people tell me that they've had crazy payouts like $500, one even $1,000. I'm not saying to quit your day job, but the fact that that's even possible, I mean, bro, it's free. So if you ask me, there's really nothing to lose, just everything to gain, honestly, if you like playing games on your free time. So click the link in my description or try the QR code on my screen to sign up for free, and you'll even get a $5 bonus using my stuff. I love y'all. Where you at, family? Let's get right back into the video.
Where you at, Berto?
Let me give some advice to my ladies out there, man. You know, there's a time and place for everything, and I know there's like this saying, you know, there's like this thing out there that says, I'm in my 20s, I'm supposed to live my life, I'm supposed to, you know, create a bunch of experiences. And look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, ladies. To a degree, you are entitled to that. You know what I'm saying? Or you could feel entitled to that. If that's what you want to choose, you know, go right ahead. But truly understand the consequences that come with that. 20s is not the time for you to be doing bullshit. Honestly, I know nobody wants to genuinely hear this, but just like for guys, 20s really is the time to set yourself up for the rest of your life. And I'm not just talking about relationships here, bro. And maybe I should just take it off the ladies in general, but just 20s is not the time to be like fucking up, gang. It's really not. That's the time where you're really supposed to be locking in to the best of your ability. Now, you don't need to have everything figured out. You know what I'm saying? It's a process. But wouldn't life just be so much more beautiful when you get to like 30 and you're potentially financially free? Or if you're not financially free, you're super secure in your business, in your life. You know what I'm saying? You're super secure in the direction your life is heading in. You know what I'm saying? You found your partner, somebody that you can trust, somebody that, you know what I'm saying, you can rely on mentally, emotionally, financially, and you supporting each other as y'all navigate life together. You know what I'm saying? Like, prioritize the shit that actually matters. So when you have friends that all they care about is fun, I'm not saying you shouldn't care about fun, because you do need to appreciate your youth too and, you know, have a good time and create memories, sure. But if fun is the top priority on your mind, run, bro. Run. W advice, but where's your partner, Berto? Here's the thing, man. I'm not scared of relationships. I'm not scared of it. Like, my longest relationship was a 5-year relationship. That's the type of nigga I am, bro. Like, straight up. Straight up. That's the type of nigga I am. Hello, do you react? Yes, I'm doing some reactions right now. I'm in the middle of one. Straight up, like, I like to be in a relationship. I'm the type of nigga, like, ain't no corny thing. Like, I like to be in love. I genuinely love relationships. But after my longest relationship, I realized that, you know what I'm saying, for me to commit to somebody again, I need to see all the things that show me that the person that I'm going to be dealing with and pouring into is as serious as I am. And it just hasn't happened yet. I'm not going to force nothing, and I'm not going to settle. So I'm going to be honest, bro. You know, that's just kind of where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I've had some situations here and there. I've had some relationships that feel like it could get really serious, and, you know, but I weigh it out. I weigh it out, and then boom, them red flags pop up. Them red flags pop up like, oh, there it is. There it is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, appreciate all the new chatters, man. Join the Twitch, join the Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, link to that be in the description. So, again, that's really where I'm at. And you can't force nothing. But when you go into it with this mindset of like, oh, I'm just looking for fun, I'm not, and you don't give a fuck, you're just floating, bro, of course you're going to hit that wall. Of course you're going to hit that demise. And then you're going to be, you know, old, bitter, looking back like, damn, the only niggas that took me serious was back then. Now I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm washed up, I got all this baggage. Like, why should they take you serious now? Honest. Be honest.
But for me to go back, because I was the one who left, he was a good person.
Honest.
What I wanted has now changed.
Well, what if he wanted change too?
And now he don't want me?
Yeah.
I mean,
It don't be happening.
sometimes you come to the realization that what that person was is exactly what you needed. And that's why you do need to go back. Again, whether or not they want to give you a chance is up to them.
Yeah, of course, bro. That's the epiphany
Hey,
phase.
check on
That's
that
kinda
Adam
weird 'cause
22.
She's speaking like she's single, but at the same time, she's married and has a kid. So I don't know exactly what's going on there. But this is what happens, man. When women get older, they get into that epiphany stage. They realize, wow, that
Thank you,
good,
Juke.
nice guy back in my early 20s, you know, when I was getting pump and dumped by all of those chads, but he was just constantly giving me so much emotional support. He was such a good guy. I really think he was actually the one for me. So now, after I've run up my notch count, now I want to settle down with him. And we're going to see it more and more and more and more. This is going to be the story for millions of women, bro. Millions of them.
Whoever said men love when women shoot their shot is a damn lie. Because I slid into some men's DMs and I let him know he was handsome. And I told him, like, you know, you're handsome and I might just let you take me to lunch.
See, that's where you fucked up right there, man. Came in with that entitlement. Okay, I'm handsome. You might just let me? Fuck you mean you might just let me? Bitch, I might not let you. I don't want to take you to lunch. I'm taking myself to lunch. Fuck you mean you might just let me? I'm a young king in this world. I'm having my way. I don't want to hang out with you, love. The fuck?
And he gonna leave me on red.
I bet the he did leave you on red. There ain't no way y'all don't be thinking before y'all say shit, G. You really DM that?
And you a sucker if you take her to lunch. Might just let you. Who is you?
That man that said that shit and you expected a response? Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I wish a woman would, gang. If a woman ever
What up,
DM me and
Dan
say,
Tack?
hey, you handsome, I just might let you spend your money on me.
It is just the arrogance, bro. That's it.
Previously, my relationships, like, they just stepped up more financially, especially since he's, like, 23. I expected him to, like, just buy me more stuff.
But you guys were only together for a month, so what were your expectations in terms of what he should have been buying you?
I sent him a picture of the Chanel bag that I wanted, and he didn't, like, buy me it. I feel
Yo, bro. These girls live on Earth, gang. bro. Like, are you even thinking?
I feel like if a girl is sending you something, like, oh, this bag is so cute, like, why is it not at the front of my doorstep the next?
Let's just, we all know this, but for the people that don't, let's just do something real quick. Let's just do something real quick. For the people that just don't know, let's just check something out real quick, man. Chanel bags. Let me just. Which one? Yellow's my favorite color. Let's see what this Chanel bag's hitting for. Oh, it's too small? Don't worry, y'all. Let's just. Oh, it's not letting me zoom in. Oh, no, it is, guys.
Oh, hell no, man. What the
You're telling me we've been talking, not even dating. We're not even official. We're not even official, gang. Like, we're not even official. You're not my girl. And you want me to spend $10,000 on a fucking bag. That's the expectation, baby. That's the expectation. This weak ass fucking bag. You want me to spend 10 bands to prove to you that I want your love and affection. You about dumb as fuck, my love. You about dumb as fuck.
Stay.
He's 23, bro.
Yeah.
How much do you think he spent on you total?
I don't know. We went on a date like at least once a week. 200 per date?
Did you guys hook up?
No.
If she
$10,000 and I ain't even get to feel nothing? You want me to spend 10 bands and I ain't even get to feel nothing?
hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
you wanted that, then it's okay to ask for it.
It's okay for her to ask for a $2,000 bag?
I mean, yeah, I think it's okay. You know, there's a guy out there that will actually give it to you if he really likes you.
Right?
Yeah,
if I'm
sucker.
dating you, like, I feel like you should understand me, you know? You know I want that back.
That sounds more
You
like a
should know
sugar
I'm
daddy than a
materialistic.
boyfriend.
No, I
Yeah,
don't
it
think
really
so.
does. And it's really hypocritical that you didn't even care to know what job he had, but you want his money.
I don't want his money. I just feel like it's expected.
You want a guy to spend $2,000 on you within the first month. You got to bump way up the age you're willing to date. I'm talking 40 plus. Unless he's a major simp. Nobody under...
What? Simp? No simp? I don't give a fuck if I'm goddamn 60 plus. I don't give a fuck if I'm Elon Musk. I'm not spending 2,000, 10,000, nothing. I'm not spending that on you, girl. We just started talking a month ago. Bitch, what? I don't care if we was, what? Man, if you not my wife, I'm not spending $2,000 on you. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Now, don't get me wrong, it ain't tricking if you got it. I'm not saying you can't throw a little chicken at your situation, but we got to be locked in, twin. And I'm definitely not spending it on no bag. If I'm going to spend thousands of dollars, I'm going to spend it on an experience. And I feel like that's cool because I get to experience it too. You know what I'm saying? Fly us out to X, Y, and Z. We have a good time. Boom. I'm having a good time, dude. I'm having, but you want me to spend 2 bands all the way up to 10 bands. I showed you that these things can get that expensive on a bag, a materialistic bag. And we've only been talking for a month again. What? You're actually out of your brain. Your brain cells aren't working. Cooked. You're cooked in the your front thing, the front lobe. It's malfunctioning on all levels.
40 is spending $2,000 on a girl they just met.
Okay.
Bro, this is the TikTok brain trauma, right?
I already said everything that y'all need to hear. We skipping this nigga's
On the money. Unless you go to like Ukraine or Russia. Anyway.
To the club without him. Will you listen to him?
Fuck no. I'm not going for men. I'm going for myself. And because I love dancing too.
If a man came and he grinded on you in the club, how would he feel?
Is it with my consent?
Yeah.
Is this your man?
I mean, would you consent?
If I want to consent, that's different. But if I don't want to consent, that's gonna be different too.
But would you?
If I actually say yes, you can grab my ass. Yes, you can grab my ass.
What the fuck? And then he wouldn't.
This is look at her. Hey man. Hey, when you in these situations as a nigga though, now granted, chances are he ignored all the red flags, so he's probably a sucker for him to even get this deep with shorty. But brother, I'm telling you right now, if you get in a situation with a girl and she's been giving you nothing but green flags and you know you love her down, you're like, man, this is my girl, like I fuck with her. And some random street interviewer pops up and blesses you. He literally is blessing you with this information, putting your girl on the spot and she's answering it like this. The reason why you should be smiling this hard is because God just gave you an opportunity to run, bro. God just gave you an opportunity to run. So I'm hoping that this is a smile of like, oh, this is what I needed. Thank you for showing me this, Lord. Thank you for showing me this. I needed that. I needed that.
Yeah, he'll say whatever you want to.
Oh, no, he's laughing. He likes it. He likes it. He likes it. He's a bitch. He likes it.
He'll say he'll be okay.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be my body.
I'm not sure.
He's not sure.
Yeah.
He's not sure.
Wow. You trust her?
Yeah, he likes it. He's a hoe.
Yeah.
You have to think about that, man.
Yeah, I trust in her.
Oh, you trust her?
That is fucking humiliating, bro. Can you imagine your chick talks this way? Imagine taking a woman like this seriously. Imagine considering a woman like this like wife quality and you want to put a baby in that. How a woman acts is a direct reflection of a man's frame. Completely. If she's out there dancing.
Yeah, I mean, the nigga did have a feather hanging from his ear, so I guess we couldn't expect that much.
And letting random guys grab her. She's talking like a 304. You just know this dude's a beta. Beta Bob. There are no masculine.
All right, I've had enough of this video. Nigga talking about beta and shit. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't even know what beta means. What is beta? That's the problem with all these niggas, man. They always on some red pill, blue pill, beta, alpha, like, just don't be a bitch. How about that? Can we just add that to our like terminology? Stop being hoed. Jesus. But that's it for this video, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all let me know what you think in the comment section. I gave y'all my 2 cents, but like moving like this is crazy. Join the Twitch stream so you never miss a live stream reaction. That's Where You At Berto. Join the Where You At family. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look too easy.